Looking to get started in the social media space? Stay tuned. I got some information for you. So there's plenty of ways to get started within the social media space. Some people are just naturally good with social media, especially in this generation. Everybody grew up with all the different apps from Instagram to YouTube to Pinterest, whatever. But one thing I would recommend is getting your foundation in marketing. So in my case, I went to school for marketing, and I could have chose digital marketing that had more of a focus on the digital platforms and online presence and stuff like that. But I felt like I needed to get the foundations of marketing first before I transition to social media so I can have a good, foundation for my talent and things I wanted to do on the platforms. Now, with doing that, I felt like it gave me an edge. I learned the principles of marketing from direct marketing classes, sales classes, marketing strategy classes, marketing research classes that I took. It gave me a lot of information that once I learned how to properly use the platforms, as not just a regular user, but more so with a business focus or a creative focus, it gave me a leg up, in my opinion. Now, you don't have to go to school to get into the social media space. There's plenty of platforms that can help you get the information that you need to feel like you're ready to start taking on clients or even working for yourself and doing your own social media marketing. One platform I would recommend is using HubSpot. HubSpot has a million different certifications that you can take. One of my favorite that I took on there was inbound marketing. I felt like that was a good course for me to take and learn how to attract people, have them come to you instead of you disrupting them and trying to get into their space. So there's ways you can go the traditional marketing route. You can go certificates and just learn your knowledge through platforms like HubSpot and Meta. Meta is another good one. Getting that certification, um, it can really help you. Now, I would recommend learning these platforms from for like if you want to learn Facebook, go to Meta. If you want to learn Instagram, go to Meta. Certain platforms have different courses within the company that can help you learn the platform better than what an average user would need. Because you want to start looking at these platforms uh, not really from the user standpoint, but from a business standpoint and understanding how you can use it to help yourself or potential clients out. Now, another thing that you're going to have to figure out along the road is exactly what do you want to do? Do you want to be a social media marketer? Do you want to be an influencer? Do you want to be a social media manager? Do you want to do ads? There's so many different possibilities. Do you want to be a community manager? A lot of people don't know there's a lot of money in being a community manager. So that's a really good, place to look into. But there's so many different routes that you can go through. Like if you have an eye for art and design, maybe you want to just do the creative side. Maybe you want to help create ad copies or reels or manage the creativity side. If you're more of a marketing research paper person, maybe you want to do marketing strategy for companies. Maybe you want to go into consultations. That's another big thing that you can do to make money. Um, it just depends on what your strength is, and you may not know it at first. You may have to dive in and figure out what you want to do. If you're good with just the platform by itself, go into the social media management. If you know how to interact with people, grow a following, promote organically, I feel like being a social media manager would be a great route for you. Now, if you know how to attract people and you want to learn how to use ads like Facebook ads or YouTube ads, that's another route that you can learn along the way. Now, you're probably not going to be able to just jump in right away because most people don't want to, work with a person who's just starting from scratch or who doesn't have a resume or a portfolio of people, that they worked with. So, one thing I would suggest, and it's what I did, I practiced and gained all my knowledge and all the experimentation that I wanted to do between ideas for like businesses that I want to do and also with people I already know who have a small business or they're just starting out and they want help. This can be a great way to build a portfolio. You're not going to always start off making money, but you can gain that valuable experience and you can work out, what you need to and figure out what your strengths are. So when you go to that next person who has a business, let's say it's a bigger business, you'll know what you can offer them and what you can help them with. I feel like that's a major key. Kind of think of it as like an internship where you're practicing your skills, you're seeing what works for you, what you can do, and what you might not be strong, what you might not have strengths about. It's okay to not be the best at everything. It's really good to have more of a focus. If you're the creative person, work on the creative side. That's your thing. You want to do the ads, be the ads person. If you want to do consultation, be the strategy person. Know how to do a social media report. There's different routes that you can go through, but I feel like either starting with a hobby or a business that you're interested in, or your friends or family that's starting a business and you offer your services to them, that's a great way to learn how to do these different things because until you actually do them, you're not going to have the confidence or you just might not be able to gain the skill because you're going to make mistakes. But it's better to make mistakes with people or, with your own business as you're starting out than when you're trying to move up and you really don't have a clue of what you're doing. Any questions that you have down below in the comment section, I'll get back to you. And thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos.